Hey guys, Dobby back at you. Another story from you. From God words. Another story for you. The greedy gravedigger. In a fog-shrouded town on the edge of nowhere stood Blackwood Cemetery, where the headstones leaned like crooked teeth, and the ground never quite froze. Even in the deepest winter, old man Harlan Crow had dug graves there for 40 years, long enough to know every plot, every family secret buried 6 feet under. But Harlan wasn't content with his measly paycheck. No, sir. He had a side hustle. See, Harlan had noticed something peculiar over the years. The richer the dead, the fancier the jewelry they took to the dirt. Gold watches, diamond rings, pearl necklaces, left on cold fingers because it wouldn't look right at the viewing. Harlan figured the dead didn't need trinkets anymore. So every few burials, when the mourners had gone and the moon was high, he'd wait till midnight, then dig back down. Just a quick snatch, a little polish, pawn in the next county, no one the wiser. One stormy November night, a lowered old Mrs. Evelyn Whittaker, widow of the town banker, loaded with inherited wealth. Word was she'd been buried with her late husband's heirloom ruby ring, big as a cherry, worth more than Harlan's house. He licked his cracked lips as the dirt piled on. Patience, he told himself. Wait for the right moment. At 2 a.m., rain hammering the tarp over his tools, Harlan started digging. The shovel bit easy, too easy. The soil was loose, almost welcoming. He hit the coffin lid faster than expected, popped it open with a crowbar. There she lay, Evelyn Whittaker, pale and powdered, eyes closed, hands folded over a velvet dress, and that ruby ring gleaming like fresh blood. Harlan reached in, fingers trembling. The ring slid off easy, too easy. As he pulled it free, Mrs. Whittaker's hand twitched. He froze. Just rigor, he thought. Happens sometimes. But then her eyelids fluttered. Slowly, deliberately, they opened. Not milky death eyes, clear, sharp, staring right at him. Thief, she whispered, voice dry as old leaves. Harlan stumbled back, slipping in the mud. The ring burned hot in his palm, like it was alive. Mrs. Whittaker sat up, joints cracking like dry twigs. Dirt cascaded off her. She smiled wide, too wide, showing teeth that looked sharper than they had at the funeral. You took what's mine, she rasped. Now give it back. Harlan bolted, scrambled out of a hole, but the grave seemed deeper now, the walls steeper. He clawed at the edges, but the earth crumbled under his nails. Behind him, more sounds, soft thumps, wood splintering, coffins opening, one by one. He looked over his shoulder. They were rising, all of them, the ones he'd robbed over the years. Mr. Hargrove, with his gold pocket watch dangling from a bony finger. Young Miss Tate, pearl necklace clinking against exposed collarbone. Dozens, pale faces in the rain. Eyes fixed on him. Mouths moving in unison. Give it back. Give it back. Harlan screamed, thrashing. The ring wouldn't come off his finger now. It had shrunk, fused to his skin, burning deeper. The dead closed in, slow and patient. Hands reached, cold and insistent. They pulled him down, back into the mud, into the great open grave. By dawn, the rain stopped. The groundskeeper found Harlan's shovel abandoned by Mrs. Whittaker's plot. The earth was smooth, undisturbed. No fresh dig marks. Just one new headstone added overnight, though no funeral had been scheduled. It read, Harlan Crow died as he lived, taking what wasn't his. And on the stone, etched faint but clear, a single ruby red droplet, forever frozen. Looks like old man Harlan finally got his just desserts, buried with the rest of the loot. And that's the crypt for tonight, friends. Remember, when you take from the dead, they always take back with interest. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. See you back in the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, never float your boat. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.